There was a time when everything around me looked perfect, but inside, I was breaking piece by piece. I had lost someone I loved deeply, a love I thought would last forever. When he left, he didn't just take my heart. He took the part of me that believed in love. At home, things weren't easier. My parents barely spoke. Our house felt more like a battlefield of silence than a home. And somewhere between their anger and my loneliness, I lost my smile. I remember that Sunday. I had no plan, just tears that wouldn't stop. My feet carried me to the one place I'd never truly entered, the church near my street. The cross stood there in silence, and for the first time, I felt like it was looking back at me. As I walked closer, my chest grew heavy. I wanted to turn back, but something inside whispered, "Go on, you've run enough." Each step felt like walking through every memory, the fights, the heartbreak, the nights I cried alone. And yet that cross, it felt like it was calling me home. I stood there quietly. The air smelled of candles and hope. I closed my eyes and said, "Lord, I've failed, I've fallen, and I'm tired. If you're real, just hold me once." And in that silence, I felt something. A warmth, not outside, but within. Like someone was holding my heart and whispering, "My child, you were never alone." My tears wouldn't stop, but they weren't from pain anymore. They were from peace. Every memory that hurt began to fade, like a storm finally losing its power. The guilt, the anger, the fear, all washed away in his light. That moment, I surrendered, not just my pain, but my whole self. I said, "Jesus, I am yours," and I meant it. When I opened my eyes, everything around me looked the same, but I wasn't the same anymore. I was lighter, I could breathe again, and for the first time in years, I smiled. Not because life was perfect, but because my soul was. Now, when I look back at that broken girl, I don't see pain, I see purpose. Because if I hadn't been shattered, I would have never found his light. The world may still change, people may still leave, but I know one thing: he never will. And that's the day I stopped searching for love, because I found the one who is love. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs hope today. Comment your thoughts, your prayers. And if you want to see more stories like this, subscribe and stay with us.